Hello everybody, I'm Joanne. I'd like to introduce a little bit, and I have all my papers in the wrong order, so. Okay, there we go. Okay, so my first song is at a Blue Boat Home. It's written by Peter Mayer in 1963. Peter's been singing and performing for 25 years about science, nature, and spirituality. And this is a song that's used in the Unitarian Church. As a matter of fact, I sang it this morning during the Earth Day celebration Mass.
No way.
Yeah, that we had prepared.
Awesome.
And I had to speak at. And then one of the songs they picked was Blue Boat Home. So I sang it out very loudly. So here we go. Though below me I feel no motion, standing on these mountains and plains, far away from the rolling ocean, still my dry land heart can say, I've been sailing all my life now, never harbor or port have I known. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue boat home. Sun, my sail, and moon, my rudder, as I ply the starry sky, leaning over the edge in wonder, casting questions into the deep, drifting here with my ship's companions, all we kindred pilgrim souls, making our way by the lights of the heavens in our beautiful blue boat home. I give thanks to the waves upholding me, hail the great winds urging me on, greet the infinite sea before me, sing the sky my sailor song. I was born upon the fathoms, never harbor or port have I known. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue boat home. So my second song is called Ye Jacobites by Whoops. It's called Ye Jacobites by Name. It is a Scottish tune, and it was written by a poet, Robert Burns. So if you know anything about Scotland and are into Scottish culture or whatever, you would know who Robert Burns is. He was a very favorite, poet from Scotland, and this was one of his poems that he wrote, and he actually rewrote it in 1791 to give the version a general, more humanistic anti-war message. So he was from Scotland, and even the Jacobites were the group of Scottish people who were going against the British rule and wanted them to not dominate Scotland. And the Jacobites were trying to put their king on the throne in Britain. But even though he was devoutly and militarily Scottish, he really felt, he wrote this anti-war anthem that you're going to hear in a minute that actually criticizes the Jacobites of their beliefs and actions and the harm that it can cause. I did want to mention there's something called a Burns Supper that the Scottish do every year to honor Robert Burns. And we have some friends that traveled to the Orkney Islands for a year, and so they had a Burns Supper. And it's really fun. There's many traditions about it that you have to follow. One of them, you welcome the lassies, you welcome the laddies, you sing a poem, you say a poem, and you march in the haggis. You're supposed to eat haggis. We make a meatloaf, no haggis. So I actually, everyone has to participate in the Burns Supper. So instead of doing a poem, I actually sang the song. And that's how I came to like it. Okay. Oh, not you. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, your faults I will proclaim, and your doctrines I must blame. And you shall hear, your doctrines I must blame, and you shall hear. What's right and what is wrong, by the law, by the law. What's right and what is wrong, by the law. What's right and what is wrong, a short sword and a long, a weak arm and a strong, for to draw, a weak arm and a strong, for to draw. What makes heroic strife stand find afar, famed afar? What makes heroic strife famed afar? What makes heroic strife to whet the assassin's knife, or haunt a parent's life with bloody war, or haunt a parent's life with bloody war? Then let your schemes alone in the state. I'll leave your schemes alone in the state. Then leave your schemes alone, adore the rising sun, and leave a man alone to his fate, and leave a man alone to his fate. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, your faults I will proclaim, and your doctrines I must blame. You shall hear, your doctrines I must blame. You shall hear. folk songs. Both of them actually Sinead O'Connor sang. One is a very traditional one, Skibbereen, and this one tells, that's the next one I'm going to sing, and this one tells the story of the impact of the potato famine on Ireland. Sorry, I have to look at my notes. That occurred in 1845 to 1852. 1 million people died from that potato famine, and 1/8 of the population, and the British did very little to relieve the suffering. Another 1 million emigrated, and even after the potato famine was over, due to the poor economic conditions, many Irishmen continued to emigrate. So, in fact, my great-great-grandfather, Peter O'Neill, left Ireland in 1873, following his brother Michael, who left in 1868. And my father's name was actually Peter O'Neill. So, and my main name is O'Neill. So this is a very special song to me. Oh, Father dear, I often hear you speak of Erin's Isle. The lofty scenes, the valleys green, the mountains rude and wild. They say it is a lovely land wherein a prince might dwell. Then why did you abandon it? Oh, the reason do me tell. My son, I loved my native land with energy and pride, till a blight came over on me crops, and my sheep and cattle died. The rents and taxes were to pay, and I could not them redeem. And that's the cruel reason I left old Skibbereen. 'Tis well do I remember that bleak November day, when the bailiff and the landlord came to drive us all away. They set the roof on fire with their cursed English spleen, and that's another reason I left old Skibbereen. Oh, your mother too, God rest her soul, lay on the snowy ground. She fainted in her anguishing, seeing the desolation round. She never rose but passed away from life to immortal dreams. And that's another reason I left old Skibbereen. Oh, you were only 2 years old and feeble worship frame. I could not leave you with my friends, for you bore your father's name. I wrapped you in my coat of war in the dead of night unseen. When I heaved a sigh and I said goodbye to good old Skibbereen. Okay, so the last song I'm singing is done by Sinead O'Connor, and that is where I got it from. And it talks about loving an Englishman who has abused the protagonist in the past and refused to love her back. It's an allegory for the conflict in Ireland between the English, who wanted the country to remain part of Ireland, and the Irish, of course, who wanted their own country and their own destiny. It's known as the Troubles in Ireland, And this conflict was still raging when O'Connor released the song in 1997. So this is a rebel song. I love you, my heart, Englishman. Your rage is like a fist in my womb. Can't you forgive what you think I've done and love me? I'm your woman, and I desire you, hard Englishman, and there is no more natural thing, so why should I not get loving? Don't be cold, Englishman. How come you never said you love me? In all the time you've known me, how come you never say you're sorry? And I do. Please talk to me, Englishman. What good will shutting me out get done? Meanwhile, crazies are killing our sons. Oh, listen, Englishman, I've honored you, hard Englishman. Now I am calling your heart to my own. Oh, let glorious love be done. Be truthful, Englishman. How come you never said you love me? In all the time you've known me, how come you've never say you're sorry? And I do. I do.
So my showcase title is Spectral Singing, both for the themes of all of the songs that I'll be singing, and as well as the vocal techniques that I'm going to utilize. Each of these songs uses a mix of two main different techniques that I want to focus on, one of which is a softer, breathier, more spectral singing technique, and the other of which is stronger, more full-bodied. We have a mix of music from a movie, a video game, and some like pop rock. The first song that I'm going to sing is Sally's song from The Nightmare Before Christmas, which is a very spooky Tim Burton movie. I sense there's something in the wind that feels like tragedies at hand. And now I'd like to stand by him. Can't shake this feeling that I have. The worst is just around the
The other side.
sort of apocalyptic seeming. It's very cinematic and atmospheric. So I felt it matched the spooky vibe, and she also uses a lot of the mix between breathy and strong singing styles. So here it goes. Things began to break, and I'm in the throes of you. Somewhere in the belly of the beast, but you took your toll on me. So I gave myself over to me. You got a hold on me. I don't know how, I don't just stand outside and scream. I am teaching myself how to be free. The monument of a memory, you tear it down in your head. Don't make the mountain your enemy. Get up there instead. You saw the stars out in front of you, too tempting not to touch. But even though it shocks you, something's electric in your blood. Can people just untie themselves, uncurling like flowers? If you could just forgive yourself. But still you stumble, your feet give way. Outside the world seems so violent pain. But you had to have him, and so you did. Some things you let go in order to live. While around you the buildings sway. Sing it out loud, who made us this way? I know you're bleeding, but you will be okay. Hold on to your heart, you keep safe. Hold on to your heart, don't give it away. Now find a rooftop to sing from. Now find a hallway to dance. You don't need nowhere to cling from. Your heart is there, it's in your hands. I know it seems like forever. I know it seems like an age, but one day this will be over. I swear it's not so far away. Can people just untie themselves, uncurling like flowers? If you could just forgive yourself. But still you stumble, your feet give way. Outside the world seems so violent place. You had to have him, and so you did. Something